Yo, hope all has been well, my fellow savages. Alright, so haven't really been doing much with the Harleys, riding them around left and right. My son's Ironhead made it to the old Harley shop out there in Sandusky with no problem. But need a front tire, but I'm just holding off till the 21-inch gets in stock. So I had a client come over who had a little scooter and it needed a bunch of work. It needs everything on it. I mean, the thing didn't even start. It sat for I think like 2-3 years. And I told him, I was like, you're gonna be looking at like $300, and side mirrors busted off. So you're gonna be looking at like $300 bill. These things aren't really worth it. But my daughter wants to ride a bike now, and he said, well, I'll sell it to you. I said, well, how much? He said $300. I figured, well, clean title, I'll jump on it. You know, hook the dude up, good $300. I'm desperate anyways. So we picked up this little thing. Little Chinese Radical. Got one of them GY6 engines on it. I've been messing with it and everything. Had electronical problems. I finally got it running with new CDI box, coil, and everything. Gonna get exhaust on it. So yeah, gonna deck it out for my daughter. Again, because I've been slow with our bikes and I've been working on everybody else's stuff. I'm actually freed up right now, so I figured I'd make a clip of it. But yeah, putting a radio on it, underglow, all that stuff, fancy pipe, the CVT transmissions, those little weight things. I'm gonna have her ride around, see how it feels for her and everything like that. If she wants a little more bottom end, I can change those out. Do a whole bunch of tinkering on it. Side mirrors, just simple buttoned up stuff, and go a little crazy with it. Some 5.5-inch speakers or something like that. So, alright, stay tuned. Happy to have you back with me. Alright, this mower is the headache and a half of life right here. The guy that brought me the moped, and I told him he's going to be looking at like $300 because it needed both brake reservoirs. It needed every little thing on that. He also brought me this mower. His dad did, old gentleman, and he wanted me to fix it. It jumped timing. The thing was left out in the rain. It must have hydrolocked. Somebody cranked it over. It jumped timing. They have plastic gears on the freaking cam. So I ripped this thing fully apart. I did not want to tell the guy I can't fix another thing. That's just not in me. You know, he hooked me up with the moped. So I was destined and determined to get this motherfucker running. So after rebuilding the engine, new carburetor, I mean literally everything new on this damn thing. Went through the wiring. Doesn't have a key for it.
Self-propelled too. Got that working.
Self-propelled. Got to clean the belt, put some belt dressing on it. But yeah, booyah, got it fired up. I'll post some pics down below of the rebuild. What's up, everybody? You're joining me here with this little scooter. My daughter named it Vito because it says Vito on the side casing. I want to name it Radical Roy. But yeah, out here messing with this thing. It didn't have brakes, so when I went to go test ride the daggone thing, of course she was cutting out anyways. That carburetor is disgusting. But I finally got the brake working. And for this one, the plunger is stuck on it. And usually you could just take an air compressor like that, fill it up, and put it in there and blow the tube back out, the plunger back out. But this one ain't coming out. And if you look, the rubber's all disintegrated anyways. And I got new ones right there, so we're just going to slap some new ones in it. But yeah, just going through this, trying to get these brakes working. Gotta be careful when you pull these things apart. This Chinese plastic right here, again, being a 2006 and old and everything, it's brittle. These things want to break, so you got to take your time with it. Don't go all savage with it. Yeah, the wiring's a mess, but it all seems to be correct. I went through it. I electro greased some of it because they are known for corroding on these damn things. But I'm going to slap that carburetor on there, the brake reservoir. Also got a radio ordered for it too, so that's pretty sick. Got me one of those little Amazon radios. I figured I'd throw two 5.5-inch speakers on it, and when we go to the park or something like that, we can just turn that baby up and jam out some Leonard Skinner or something like that. Alright, stay tuned, y'all. I actually made it out here to Johnny K's motorcycle meet despite the rain this morning. Cold little ride. Son's old Ironhead made it out here too. Alright, we got a lot done on this little scooter. Check this thing out. Got new headlights in there. Flick it on. Got new headlights in there. One of them was burnt out. Now what the hell? Oh yeah, it's got to be running. There we go. Let there be light. Also, put a new air intake on it. Shut this damn thing off. Put new air intake on it. New carburetor. Ran all new lines. New starter. New petcock vacuum thingy. New lines and filter. And yeah, just fabricated this radio up on here. That's where it's gonna be sitting. I guess still gotta get speakers for it. I was thinking about doing 2 tweeters, big bullhorn tweeters. Where is it? Probably up under in here. Then we can just drop it down, and then 2 smaller tweeters right here so she can hear it while she's riding. Yeah, it's coming together. Also got that bigger battery in there too, because we're gonna be bumping radios and having lights going like a disco party and shit. So it should hold up pretty good. It's a brand new battery and it's oversized for a Harley. Alright, I'll bring it back when we get more stuff on it. Alright, got that brake reservoir on there. She is working. Also got some fancy LED lights I put in there for my buddy Mike. And turn the key on. Booyah. Boy, if that ain't fancy, let me tell you what. Alright, now trying to get this plastic right here all put together was a pain in the ass. Trying to get it all lined up to get the screw started. Still got to put a few more in, but just want to take a quick video of it. Oh yeah, brake light. Got the brake light working now too, so she's going to be fully legit. I took this little scooter bouncing around the garage sales here in the local neighborhood, and yeah, she needs a little bit more girth, so I'm going to change the jet out. Bump it up a little bit, give her a little bit more something on the top end, I hope, because I heard her lean popping a bit. My babies out here on their bikes. Just got my daughter's little scooter up and running. Alright, swapped the jet out. I had a 103 in it. I put a 125 main in it. Thing screams perfect now. Does 60 miles an hour, tucked down as fast as you can go. That's fast enough. Also got some plates on it, so we're gonna run around at the park today on it, along with this hog. All right, we made it to the park. My son was reaming this little moped. How did she do, bud?
She did pretty good. Top speed was 65,
yeah. It only did about 58 with me on it. He was cracking this thing. But it made it. Smells a little funky, but it made it. Stopped over here at Old Town Pizza on the little scooter in the house. What up, Bubba?
What up, what up?
Got my daughter here. She's enjoying this delicious breadsticks right here. Ooh, so good. Get you some. Here with the kiddos, giving Vito an oil change. Say hi, kiddos. Yay. This stuff is blacker than Whoopi Goldberg's gums. Yeah, drove it all the way out to Finley State Park. Put, geez, how many miles on this thing now? Damn, we had 760 when I bought it. So yeah, we put some miles on it. Still got to put a radio. Now that we got it running good and everything, gonna put a radio on it and some LEDs. All right, sayonara. All right, guys, got the radio hooked up on it. Oh yeah. Got the Bluetooth hooked up to it. Got some little speakers. Sounding good. Time to go test her out. Yo, over here by the lake in Vermilion. If you guys are over here, you got to try Jim's Pizza Box. Delicious. Never just stopping over here cruising this little moped and the hog. Ain't much left because we got a hold of it. But it's pretty damn good. They loaded up. As for the deep dish, I'm a deep dish guy, but I think they got like a thin crust too. Alright, got the little neons ran. They're all up underneath of the rail. They're the ones, I'll show you all this. Got the switch hooked up right here, separate switch for them. But they're not the LEDs individual themselves. Kind of gives it that smoother look. I wanted to run it around it, but kids said no, they want the underglow effect style, some sex spec from Y2K days. Yeah, it's running all underneath there. As soon as it becomes nighttime a bit, I'll come out here and we'll take a look at them. All right, there's the neons. Looking goofy as all hell. Look like a UFO going down the road now. All right, I guess that puts a wrap on this little rascal over here, the Vito. Got the radio, some neons on it. I don't know anything else to do other than clear coat this gray on here. But yeah, kids love it. Hell, even I like the thing. I wouldn't mind picking up another one or something like that. But again, I'd like to find a Sportster or something to cruise around, and still need something a little bit more reliable and a lot more cool for my son to cruise on. But hey, he beats the hell out of this thing and it treats him good so far. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all stopping in, checking out the channel. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I don't bombard you with videos or nothing like that, so you'll be all right. All right, see you guys. Thanks so much.